Alright, security stuff now.
Very true.
I want to go to bed so bad right now.
Every day. Okay, well, while we're waiting on Weston, I'm gonna grab a paper towel.
Oh, crap. Hello?
So I just got
Hang on, Sarah.
Ariel's. Okay, I just got Ariel's text, and she said she can't meet till 6. Do we possibility to wait till 6, or do we just do it?
Yeah.
I feel bad. 5 is better for me too, but
yeah, right now would work best for me. So if you guys needed to meet at 6 and do it without me, that's totally fine. If you have the time, if Mary has the time and wants to just take a nap until 6,
yeah, seriously.
and then you guys can do it, that'd be fine.
Well, I would say the same thing. Like, I'll just take the quiz alone. I'll do it later. You know. That's when my husband gets home, and then one thing after another. And I have plenty of schoolwork to do with other classes, things that I do today. So
yeah,
I'm booked. So shoot.
Yeah, have you heard anything from Weston? Is he planning on jumping on, or is...
I haven't heard.
Yeah, he hasn't responded yet. So, oh, hey.
Mary, you missed our conversation about Ariel. She can't meet until 6.
Yeah, I saw that.
Trey and I were saying that we couldn't do 6. This is way better for us, and so that we would have to be involved in a later video. But I don't know. That's the project that we could possibly do over text or like a group
call. Someone could fill her in, because 5 works better for me too.
Mm-hmm.
And I can at one point or another
I don't know what to tell
her. Because once we finished like the rest of the describe the data thing or design the study, I'll send it to her so she can read through it, and then she can turn it into the professor person. Because I have crap to do tonight. My brother to come.
Oh yeah, gotta clean your room still.
Yeah.
I imagine with your boyfriend there last night, it didn't really get very far.
We actually, last night, we ended up going to Bosa Donuts, and then we went to Johnny Rockets, and I didn't get home till like 8:30, and I had to take a shower, and then I had to start lesson 19 stuff, and I seriously wish I wasn't Mormon so I could be drinking myself away right now.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, but that's not going to happen.
Why do you keep the commandments? Because you're Mormon or because you want to?
Because I want to.
Okay, I'm not worried then. What am I writing right now? I can't think. I'm working on my other class until we...
Yeah. You didn't tell me that he was sick yesterday and I kissed him. Hence why I'm drinking an emergency, so I won't get sick.
I had an awful boyfriend once that came over to my house and he's like, "Give me a kiss," and I kissed him, and then he's like, "I just threw up 30 minutes ago." Yeah, he's gone, long gone, obviously. He was long gone back then, but disgusting kid. Anyway. So I'm sorry. I hope you don't get sick, Mary.
I'm hoping that I don't because I can't miss work.
How are you doing, Trent?
Yeah.
Doing good. My wife and I just took our little boy to his 1-year-old doctor's appointment.
Aww.
He was having a lot of fun until the shots came and
Oh.
it just rocked his world. It's so sad.
He's still now.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Well, he's just in pain, but we got him down for a nap, so
Nice.
we should be okay.
So did your wife work?
Yeah. We both work. Luckily, in the same building that my wife works at, there's a daycare there, and so we have our little boy in the daycare, and she can just stop by and see him whenever.
That's nice.
It makes it really nice. She can go on her lunch break or just randomly during the day. So it makes it really nice so we know he's close by and taken care of.
That's awesome. That's a blessing.
Yeah, it really is.
I worry about those daycares sometimes.
Yeah, so were we. It's still not. Yeah, it's not the ideal situation on what we want, but it's what we're working on right now. It's gonna have to do.
Yeah, no, and the fact that he's in the same building, everything that's excellent for the circumstances you're in. It's what you have to do. Got it better than some people, I think. So, Mary, did you text Weston individually?
Not at all.
Okay,
through the lesson really fast because I had to skim through everything and stuff. So I'm like not anywhere. I'm done.
Maybe Weston and Ariel can meet later.
What?
You heard me.
No, because you were stuffing your face.
Well, so what would you like to do? Should we just work on the big group project on writing the project? I forgot the title of it, Mary. This first section, designing the study. Thank you. Yeah. Do you want to just take some short time to work on designing the study, and then we just do the group quiz on our own, or should we just do the group quiz now?
Well, I think we covered everything last night. It's the only problem that I'm having issues with is question 3 on it, and I don't know if we. Okay, hang on. I am sharing my screen with you because this is confusing. So question 3, I don't know if I need to put the names of the cemeteries or just say that one cemetery for each person in Arizona, Utah, and Idaho.
I thought we talked about writing cities.
Okay, because we can do the cities. I just need everybody. Then I would need everyone's city.
Yeah, what we can do is put out a question on the group text and say what is the closest. Oh, I guess you know, Mary. I don't know what the closest cemetery to me is. But then we can get the actual name of the city that both Ariel and Weston are going to go to. So we'll need to ask them over the group text.
Sarah, what's the closest cemetery for you?
I'm guessing it's Orem.
Orem?
Yeah. There's an Orem cemetery. But I'm wondering if I went to Provo because it's more well known. I don't know. 3 stars.
Trent, did you say that what city you lived in?
Yeah, I live in Mill Creek, but there's not one in Mill Creek. It looks like there's one in Holiday.
So you may have to do Holiday.
Yeah, I'll go to Holiday.
Okay, hang on.
That's close. Yeah, let me do Orem for sure. Did someone mute someone? Hello?
Mary, it looks like she's muted.
I'm muted. I'll be right back.
It was like really quiet, all of a sudden I thought something stopped working.
Well, do you want to get started on the group quiz?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's see what we can do. Only 14 questions.
Sweet. Blow through it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Sorry, my friend was picking something up and yeah. So we're doing the quiz. Guys.
Yeah, we're going to move on to the quiz unless there's anything else with the design the data, the study.
Okay.
Stuff that you can help with.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, we're on question 5. I'm just kidding. Do the rest on your own. I'm just kidding. Okay. So. Let me make this bigger. Does it bother anyone else? There's so much space used up at the top that can't scroll away.
It bothers me so much. It makes it hard to view everything with the question and all the data.
Dumb. I did design this. I would do it differently.
I hate this. Yeah.
So the null hypothesis is gender and voting preferences are independent, right?
Because their research is if it differs from women's voters. So independent would be, yeah, I think so. And but I also thought so on the other ones last night.
Yeah, it's for some reason the independent and not independent that are just throwing me off.
I understand that like one is going to be R dependent and R not independent, but with their research, I'm just trying to figure out if it's thing. Which one comes first? You know,
Right.
What's their research alternative? So respondents with voting preferences. Results are presented. Research question: do men's voting preferences significantly from men's? So meaning, oh, it's like gone. Okay. That men's are not. Wait.
I don't know. Do men's voting preferences differ significantly from women's voting preferences?
It's like they don't depend on the women's. They don't really depend. They use independent, which is totally different.
So, wait.
Class would we say, so we can change it, or we can.
I don't know.
Okay, so wait.
Let's just put the last one.
I'm thinking the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just thinking the last one, but
because gender and voting preferences don't depend on each other, and then gender and voting are.
Yeah, but the definition is too different. But yeah, I think it's safe to say it's the last one.
Yeah. Ooh! I know number 4 already.
Yeah, 4 is good.
So what do you think 4 is?
It's the third one.
Third one?
Yeah.
Take away.
Oh, yeah. I thought there was 4 options for a second. Thought there was 4 options and it was the last one. It's because I can't see the whole screen. It's that conversation we were having earlier, Mary.
The correct choice of degrees of freedom. This problem would be
6.
Well, Mary's on fire tonight.
Oh, good.
Wait.
Because the degrees of freedom equals the number of rows minus 1, and then number of columns minus 1, and they're both surrounded by parentheses. So it's 3 minus 1
times
parentheses times 4 minus 1 in parentheses. So it's 2 times 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. Hey.
Nice.
So you're good at math, nerd.
Sometimes.
So the requirements are you must use simple random sampling to obtain a sample.
And they did, right? Yeah. So their requirements are met.
Okay, and then the other one is each expected count must be greater than or equal to 5.
Wait, what? Are we on 6?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, so 6 is the first. Wait, I'm confused now.
Well, these answers are weird.
So
I guess
So the requirements are each expected count must be greater than or equal to 5. Let's
I
just see
think that's
what answer choices fit in there. So it looks like,
number 1.
yeah, looks like the top one. One that works for that.
It was almost tricky. Almost, but they didn't get us, did they?
find the value of x squared. Would you do the degrees of freedom? Or no?
So put it into Excel, I think. That's what I'm gonna do. So there's really only 3 columns to put in. Okay. So freedom says 2. Is that because we're not supposed to be counting the total column? We're just supposed to be counting the female, male column, Democrat, and independent columns? Because when I put it into Excel, it only says it's 2. Does that make sense? And in Excel too, the columns are titled columns and rows. And then the total columns are just totals. So like, I'm wondering if they just did the 3 by 3 or 3 by 2. Am I making any sense? Do you guys see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna input the column total and see what it says. And maybe the total.
Because I'm getting 16.204 for the test statistic and then 2 for the degrees of freedom.
So for the,
Wait. I think it is 2 though. It is 2 if you don't include the totals.
Yeah.
So I inputted the totals for everything, like the number of rows and the number of columns, area like that. And for the degrees of freedom, I got 6.
But it says 2. I think it's only counting the columns and the rows, not the totals. Did you put it in Excel yet, Mary?
Yeah, I did.
Did you delete like extra numbers? It still says 6.
I inputted the female, everything for the female, male, and the column total. So I really think it wants us to put in the number of rows and the number of columns, like just to follow the degrees of freedom.
And even so, counting in the totals.
even including everything else, I get 6.
But not including. Oh, can you show us your screen?
Mm-hmm.
Excel. Because it has the total for you outside of the columns. You don't need to add in. Oh, no, you don't the totals, Mary.
What?
On column number 4, erase those, because on the right-hand side and the white side of the outside of the yellow box or the purple box,
This
it gives you total. Yellow, it's easy to be purple. Does that make sense? And then you take out the bottom row as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the wait. So does that might mean that our answer to number 5 is wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to switch it back. We need to switch it to 2. I was looking at the chapter, and on one of the examples they give, the degrees of freedom is 8 with, and that is 8 with the totals taken off. So for our question, the degrees of freedom is 2.
Okay, so I'm still confused on this because I'm not sure what the value of x squared is. Is that the, oh, never mind, I found it.
Okay. So question 9 and question 3, the first one, I think, alternative hypothesis, they kind of go hand in hand. So if we decide that the alternative was that they're not independent, then question 9 will be that there is sufficient evidence that suggests that the gender and voting preferences are not independent. But if we decided that the hypothesis is that we are doing the alternative is that they are dependent, then it would be the last one.
Okay, so really fast, I'm going to stop sharing this. The p-value for question 8 is asking for the p-value. Since it's 0.0003, wouldn't it just be 0?
You should probably put 0.000 because it wants it grounded at 3 decimals, even though in the long run, yes, it kind of does just factor out to be 0.
So 9.
Yeah, I think it's the top one, Sarah. It's, like you're saying, though, it does go back to that null and alternative hypothesis up above, which is so confusing to me.
When they try to put words in with this, what it is. Are you guys on number yet?
Yeah,
I
I'm on
think
number 10. I was just trying to put the data into Excel first.
What were you gonna say, Mary?
I think it's true, but I'm not 100% certain.
Go ahead.
But yeah.
Well, I know that one of the requirements are met, but I don't. If it was a simple sample, simple random sampling. Is the everything?
Yeah, it doesn't tell you if it's a simple random sample, but I'd almost guess with data this big, spanning 3 countries, it would be.
That's true.
Yeah, so I would say true. They're on the side of it being true.
Yeah. Wait.
So then for question 11, the degrees of freedom is 8.
It is 8.
Mary, you and your 6. You're so determined.
Hang on. 2, 5.
Oh, that's it. We're done. I'm gonna go and submit it now.
Oh, I did that wrong.
Tell you what's up. We got 100.
Nice.
Oh, it wasn't like that. But we all did. Wow, it's only 5:43.
Wait.
We could go over the homework.
Nice job, guys.
I haven't even started the homework. Guys, did you guys do 14 together?
No. No, because my guess is because the p-value is higher than the alpha of 0.05. Then it gives us insufficient evidence to suggest that motivation to visit. It's the top one.
Wait, which one are you doing?
Right, Sarah? The question 14. Is it the top one?
We failed to reject it. So meaning we don't have enough evidence to suggest that the null alternative hypothesis is correct.
Right, sorry. So it's the second one. Again, I need to scroll the whole way through to make sure I see all my options.
You know, sometimes I don't read through like yesterday. But this picture was really awesome that I found.
Yeah.
So it just like confirmed it to me that if it's always a rejection, you have sufficient evidence to prove that it's wrong. Failing, if you fail to reject, then you don't have enough evidence.
Right.
And then I like how they said you would replace the word, oh no. So you do that, you suggest that, and then you just restate the alternative hypothesis. And I like that. Like, that's solid. Anyway.
Yeah. Way simple and easy to understand.
Okay.
I've been back and forth on that one for a long time.
So my only problem is if we do move on, I haven't done the homework yet, and I haven't even looked at it. So.
But I stink at those. I don't know what it is. It's like out of the blue stuff I've never read before. Pretty bad.
Last week's was hard because it was asking more for how to interpret percentages for the data that you needed. And I was like, I don't know what that means. Just give me the p-value. Give me what p is, and the p hat, and then I can do it.
Yeah, I feel like they gave us. I don't remember very well, but I feel like my memory of how I felt was they gave us tons of questions and stuff that we wouldn't know how to answer because we weren't taught that material.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like it was. I was like, I just guessed.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Sarah. It was difficult and hard questions.
So I would love if we could just try to like walk through even and then go back before we finish and like go back and do the practices together on our own, because that's something that can be done alone. I don't know. It's up to you guys since we have like 10 minutes.
I'm gonna quickly text Weston and Ariel to see what city it is that they live in, and hopefully, I don't even know what I'm saying now. To see what cities they live in. There we go. And see which cemetery is closest to them.
They both live in Rexburg, and so Weston said that he would have to work out with Ariel, that Weston could possibly go somewhere else, and that Ariel could take Rexburg or whatever is close to them.
Yeah, I think Weston said he could go to Sugar City or Rigby.
If only they would be. If only they were getting on, then we can all discuss it right now.
Yeah. I think just because we can't get a hold of them, I just think it's best if we ask them over text and then they can give us that last bit of information we need.
Yeah. So if they respond to the text message, I will fill it out, send it to you guys, and submit it to the instructor person. And hopefully that'll work. Fingers crossed. Sorry that you guys can see my dyed hands.
No worries. I think it should work though. I think with everything you shared on your screencast, I was able to read it and it made sense. And off of what he was saying we needed to improve on. It was just a simple 3 things and I think we're good to go.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll work and hopefully we'll get a better grade on it because that dropped my grade down way down.
Yep. Yeah, if the answers we give are what he's looking for, that I'm sure he'll bump it up to 100%. Bump up your grade. What was that, Mary?
Did you guys submit it too? Because I think everyone has to submit it.
Nope, just one person has to submit it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was late on it, and it was a big red sign when I went back to school on Monday. Well, came back to my computer on Monday, and it was like, you failed to send this in. So I just sent it in just so it wouldn't trigger. Did I do that for you too? Oh, now they respond. Probably because it's like 6 o'clock.
Awesome.
Sugar City. Hey, while you're all here, do you guys remember what the requirements are to create a confidence interval and conduct a hypothesis test?
I never remember the requirements off the top of my head.
Usually I write them down in my notes on my computer. So I have the requirements when conducting a hypothesis test for two means with independent samples. I have the chi-squared requirement, but okay. Well, that's fine.
So I will submit this while I'm thinking about it.
So let's see. The requirement. Oh, back. Hold on, Sarah. I thought I almost had it for you.
Okay.
For which a confidence interval or hypothesis test?
It says both.
Oh,
So,
both. Which one do you need first?
both. Just kidding. Confidence to create a confidence.
Okay. So for that one, it's the whole n1 times p hat is greater than or equal to 10. And then n squared times p hat squared, or n2, sorry, n2 times p hat 2 is greater than or equal to 10. Those are two of the requirements. And then the other two are n1 times, in parentheses, 1 minus p hat 1 parentheses is greater than or equal to 10. And then the same thing except for it's n2.
Oh, those thingamabobs.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting those. I'm guessing 80 would be p hat. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
P hat. Parentheses 1 minus p hat. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
So anything else that we need to go over?
no. I don't think so.
Well, if there's nothing else, I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm gonna jump off then and leave. But it was really good to be able to meet together as a group again and get your help with that quiz.
Okay, just so you guys know, I sent the thing, the updated version. So, yeah.
Okay, thanks, Mary, for doing that.
Bye, guys. I'll see you next week, I think. I hope, if I'm not sick.
Well, yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.